Hi, I'm Rebecca Robbins from Robbins Nest Weaving. Welcome to Tips, Tricks, and How-Tos. Today we'll be talking about pulls, broken threads, and loose ends.
Okay, so maybe you've done your laundry and maybe you're pressing your wrap and you suddenly see this little tiny thread sticking out. Don't freak out. It's just the end of a bobbin change. You can see how there's two threads here? Can you see how there's two threads? It's just a bobbin change. Or it could be in this way, and that would be a knot repair that was done during weaving or right after weaving. So you can either just clip that off, it's no big deal, I do it all the time, or you can weave it back in. So weaving it back in is really simple. You're just going to follow along where it should go. Because it's such a little tiny end, I'm gonna run my needle through first. And then stick the little end through. And there you go, all fixed. So this is a tapestry needle. Blunt end is important. You don't want to pierce the fabric. You just want, you don't want to pierce the fibers. You just want to go between them. So blunt end tapestry needle is where it's at. And there you go, fixed. So you found a pull and a broken thread. Disaster, right? Well, it doesn't have to be. So first thing I would do is I'm going to pull against the warp. And as you'll see, most of it's disappeared. We don't really want it to go all the way into the fabric, but what you don't want to do, in my opinion anyhow, is tie a knot. That's people's first instinct is, oh my God, it's broken, I gotta tie a knot. I guess if you don't have any spare thread on hand, maybe you should do that. But I know I always send out spare yarn with my wraps, and I think a lot of other weavers do as well. So you're gonna take a little piece of your yarn that you have, and I try to send out yarn that's going to match the wraps somewhat. It doesn't have to be an exact match with hand dyed anyways. So as long as it's close, you're okay. I'm just gonna find a little piece that looks pretty closely matched, and I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna start back a little bit, and I'm going to just follow that thread along. This is called a supplementary thread I'm adding in here now. So I'm just going to, it's pretty simple. You can follow the thread you want to fix. I am going to try and weave these guys back in. Now what I'm going to do to lock this thread in place so it doesn't come out, you can see it's going to want to move in there a little bit. I'm going to actually thread the thread in a little bit this way, and I'm going to thread this one in a little bit this way. And this, this thread doesn't belong here, so it could stick out a little bit. You might be able to see it, but we're going to try and make it blend in a bit. There you have it. I'm going to trim off this side. I'm going to trim off this side. Whoop. And there you go. That was a broken thread. Now it's a repair. So you found a pull in your hand woven. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to see this thread. This is warp-wise. So you're going to pull warp-wise and see if you can get it to go away. Most of it's going to disappear for you. You can also pull from corner to corner. I like doing this way and this way. I pull all different directions, try and get that thread to go back in as much as possible. So we still have a little bit left, so it's really simple actually. We're just going to figure out which thread. You're just going to carry on, and you're just going to leave a little bit behind every time you pull it. Eventually you're going to get down to nothing. And there, done.
Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you with your hand woven wraps. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments.